far in this capsule makeup series I've done two looks, a wearable look and not so wearable look, and today what I wanted to do is a zombie. I think if you're going to do Halloween makeup you kind of need to include a zombie. So as part of the capsule makeup series I'm using the same 15 or less products for every single look, and today we're going to start off with contour. This isn't going to be that visible in the final look, but you kind of need it as a guideline for where you want to work. You're going to start off contouring as you would normally, and then you're going to ramp it all up a notch and bring it from around the cheekbones, curve it around underneath the apples of your cheeks towards the edge of your nose, and then over the eyes as well. Don't bother with primer or anything like that. You don't need it. The whole point is to make everything look rough and messy. Once you've gone over the eyes, cheekbones and temples, you want to move on to a brown eyeshadow, and for this part you're going to need to be very, very expressive. Try and purse your eyebrows together so that you can start to see the lines and the wrinkles everywhere that your face is naturally going to scrunch together. You want to take that and you want to accentuate it like crazy. On the forehead, try and look up as if you've heard the most ridiculous thing ever, and again follow the lines on your forehead and try and blend them out with the brush, and if the brush comes out a little bit too harsh, don't worry, just put that down and then go over it with your fingers. Now around the mouth, what you want to do is try and imagine that you've spilt something on your face, and so there's going to be this random pattern going across the mouth. Don't worry about making this too neat at this point, just take that brown eyeshadow to put down some rough patterns and then go around it afterwards to neaten everything out. With this whole thing, what you need to do is do it in steps. Do one bit, build it up and up and up, and then move on to another product which will highlight or take things back a little bit more depending on what you want. And the brown eyeshadow is going to be the guideline for everything else that goes on top. Don't worry about getting it perfect at this point. You don't need to panic. And then after you've done that, we're going to be taking some black eyeshadow. Scrunch your eyes up as tight as you can so that all those wrinkles and folds are going to show up on your skin, and that way when you've put the black eyeshadow on top of that, you're going to get all these patterns which are going to be a lot more organic looking than anything you could do by hand. So just do that, work with your face, and then go around things like the temples, make it more defined before going on to a black eyeliner. And this is the part where we're going to get a little bit arty. And if you've ever done a rough sketch in a sketchbook, it's kind of like that. What we want to do is start to outline things. Now, the good thing about this eyeliner, and slightly the downside, is that the minute it's down, you've got a small window of about 10 seconds before this thing will not budge. So if you want to blend out an edge and make it look a little bit more blended and like there's a gradient, you need to get in there pretty quickly with a pen, or sorry, not a pen, a pencil, not a pencil, sorry, a brush, and blend that edge out. As it is today, because I kind of want to make it look like this has come out of the page of a comic book, I'm just going to outline it and then later on go over with some black eyeshadow and use a paintbrush then. It just makes it a little bit easier and a little bit faster, and as it is, this look is quite time consuming, so I don't want to add another 40 minutes or an hour to the overall look. For all of the small detailed work, I am going to sharpen that eyeliner just to get a slightly sharper point, go around the eyes and add to the wrinkles, and then around that, I guess, kind of splatter pattern on the mouth, you want to add smaller details, lines leading out, smaller little holes and patches around the edges, and this is just going to add to the overall effect. And again, this is why I said earlier not to worry too much about getting everything perfect. We add the details later. Patch around the mouth, what you could do is you could make everything filled in with a pure black, but I quite like scribbling over the whole thing so that you still get a little bit of a variation in the colour. I think it makes for a more interesting look overall, but if this isn't something you want, then just fill it all with a blank colour. Then around the edges, I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm going to start adding what I can best describe as wrinkle patterns, and you need to imagine this like a ripple around certain bits of the detail. So just pick an area and then add a few ripple lines around the edge. Don't worry about being too precise about this, just add one long line and then a second line that's broken up and even a third line if you want to. And then once that's all done, you want to move on to a white eyeliner. I'm going to be using a white liquid eyeliner. This is the 14th product that I'm using as part of this capsule makeup series. In total, I'm allowed to use 15, but this is the first time I've introduced one of my 2 other options. I wanted to not pick 2 products so that I could pick something at a later date. This is what I decided to pick, and I'm going to be going for a bit of a sketch effect. So you want to highlight and outline everything. Don't worry about being neat. If anything, you can go a little bit crazy with this point, and it's pretty hard to mess up. Over the eyebrows, I'm going to run that through and fill it in, but on the opposite eyebrow, I'm only going to add that at the very end. I'm not going to make it identical on both sides. Once you've done all that, added all the detail, that's it, you're done. While it is a little bit of a time-consuming look, once you break it down step by step, it's pretty hard to mess this look up. So I hope you like this video, and I'll have a new video for you in the series soon. If you like my videos and want to see more content, feel free to follow me on the mailing list. Do not subscribe to me on YouTube. That way you get everything sent directly to your email, and I'll have new